So I've had the S24 Ultra for 2 weeks now, and just over 2 weeks. I had to send off my S23 Ultra today, and I gotta say, breaking up is hard to do. Now, as much as I like the S24 Ultra, the S23 Ultra, for me, is probably my favorite Samsung phone ever. Now, I haven't gotten to that point. I'm not that intimate with this one yet, but when it came to the S23 Ultra, there were so many things that I loved about it. The Snapdragon 8 Generation 2, it fixed so many things. I had so many frustrations with the S22 Ultra, so it was hard to send it in. Granted, they gave me some decent trade-in. I think I got $750 trade-in credit. I got some freebies and extra credits and double the storage and all that stuff. So I've been mostly happy with the S24 Ultra. But if you've got the S23 Ultra, I think you should probably still hang on to it. And here's why. I've been using this phone for a little over 2 weeks. Daily driver, got my SIM card in it. And I just really don't feel like there's anything that amazing in this phone compared to the previous phone. And yes, we've got the AI. You can do the circle to search. You can do some of the other stuff, but it's going to be on the S23 Ultra soon enough anyway. They said after like the first half of the year. So yes, you got some titanium in the frame. They changed it from the 10 times to the 5 times on the telephoto, which some folks don't even like that. So if you're happy with the S23 Ultra, it's still got 4 years left of service life in it. I don't really see the need to quote-unquote upgrade. And I said this before. I said it before the phone came out. Probably you shouldn't upgrade. I said it afterward, but having used this phone for over 2 weeks now, I feel pretty comfortable in saying that my assessment on that is right. And it was hard sending it in, and especially, I really enjoyed that phone. I kind of like the curved edge screen better than I like the flat screen, and there's just stuff about that phone that I really enjoyed over the last year. I mean, I made a lot of videos about it. I covered it in great detail. So if you still got one, hang on to it. If you want to buy one, if you can get one on a discount and get it for several $100 off or find a good deal somewhere, go for it, because it's still going to be a good phone. It's still going to be supported for 4 more years. It's still going to have 3 more operating system updates. So I think that's pretty fantastic. But, I mean, if you're buying a new phone, if you don't have the S23 Ultra, if you're thinking about buying one, I still think the S24 Ultra is the best to buy at this point in time. There are the upgrades in it. You've got the titanium, you've got the super bright screen, you've got the new camera that's on here, the new telescopic telephoto, you've got 7 years of support. So if you're going to buy one from brand new, it makes sense to go ahead and buy the S24 Ultra. But if you're still sitting there, you've been watching the reviews, you've been watching all the other stuff, and you're like, hey, should I go ahead and get it? And of course, you already missed out on the pre-order stuff. That's usually the best opportunity to go ahead and buy one of these things when they first come out, because they have so many things. It's like, here, get the double the storage upgrade, get the maximum trade-in stuff, which was better this year, but of course they raised the price to $12.99, which I still don't really get all that much, but whatever. I mean, they're certainly entitled to do that if that's what they want to do, but I don't know. But anyway, I thought I'd come out here and record today, and of course I live very close to an active runway, so hold on 1 second, because I've got another plane flying over me. Here, look. Plane time. One right after the other, which is crazy. Yeah, I live right down the road from a military base and private airport. So yeah, they're not really respecting me out here recording today. But this is one thing, if you never knew about that, you can do that while you're recording video. You can switch from the selfie camera to the primary camera and then back. I really like that feature. But anyway, yeah, S24 Ultra, it's a good phone. I like it just fine. If I were to buy one brand new and I didn't have the S23 Ultra, I would be like, yeah, this is amazing. But if you've got the S23 Ultra, it's still such a good phone. It's a really, really good phone. They knocked it out of the park with that phone. And it's really hard doing these generational, year-over-year kind of upgrade things, unless you just have some sort of a compelling way to go about doing it. Like getting it for free or trading in your other one, getting $1,000 off. Sometimes the carriers make it really lucrative. There's just a lot of ways you can kind of make it work for you. But yeah, if you're still sitting there with the S23 Ultra, kiss it, give it a hug, tuck it in at night, appreciate it. I do miss mine. It was hard to mail that one in. Usually I don't have a big problem. I was very happy to get rid of the S22 Ultra. I was pretty happy to get rid of the S21 Ultra. When it came to the S23 Ultra, I'm like, man, this kind of hurts. I really don't want to mail this one in. And that's kind of what I got to do. I buy these phones. I buy them, I trade the other one in, I make videos about it for a year, and then move on to the next one. So that's what makes part of this job I do feasible, because these phones cost a lot of money. I buy so many of them. But yeah, it was good. It was a good time. It was a good phone. It did so many things right. The S24 Ultra is good though. Like, I've been enjoying it. I've been using the S Pen a lot more than I have been previously, because I lost my S Pen from my Z Fold 5. I think it just fell off the back of my phone. I don't know what happened to it. Dog ate it, whatever. It's gone. So I had to order another one. So the last couple of weeks I've been using the S24 Ultra and the S Pen to make my thumbnails. I think it's been going okay. I do like having a larger landscape with the Z Fold, of course, but if you needed to do everything like one size fits all approach, one band-aid for one problem, the S24 Ultra really does check a lot of boxes. So I can see, like, there's some folks who like the Fold, some people who like this regular S23, the old Note style, and I think there's merit to both of them. But anyway, I'm going to sign off before this airplane gets here. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. This was recorded on the S24 Ultra. I'll see you guys later, because there's another plane coming.